everybody, it's me, Crafty. This video is actually, I guess it'd be like video 7 of the little people video series thingy I was doing on here. It's such a huge topic to even try to cover, you know. Aside from the ones I had talked about, like the hairy people, the ones we call the low people, the ones that have been referred to as gnomes, which could be different than, you know, your typical definition of gnome, and the Pokaks. I personally have worked doing other types of like fairy magic specifically. I wanted to talk about those other ones just to, you know, remind people that there is a very huge spectrum and of little people, fairies, or these nature spirits, if you will. And there's ones that are found in your area. Plus, I mean, you can also tap into that energy, and you know, if you're kind of like your typical fairy type energy or whatever, if you know what I'm talking about. So, you know, a lot of people will do like astral level work with the fairy realm, and there's nothing wrong with that at all. I'm not knocking that at all. You know, they'll do a lot of like guided meditations where you go and you meet somebody from that realm and that type of thing. And there's a lot of books out there, a lot of things have been written, so I'm not going to get into that, because I mean, you can find that in abundance everywhere. I have invited those kind of like the fairy type realm, whatnot, into you know, into our celebrations of worship of the god and goddess. So I will actually read a couple of the things I've written, and you know, it's for the Sabbaths and things like that. So just give me 1 second here. I have to get my book of shadows out. So this first one, it's called Call to the Fae. I wrote it. It's just a real short and sweet kind of invitation to them, or to those of that realm that may want to come and participate in your festivities. So here it is. To the Fae that are of the good and light, I bid thee welcome and invite thee to this rite. It is an honor for me if thee come and share in the worship of the Lord and Lady so fair. So basically, it's just an invitation to them to come and join you in, you know, the worship of divinity. And then here's the farewell. Fare thee well, Fae of the good and light. I bid thee farewell and offer my thanks for thee having come to this rite. It was an honor to have thee come and share in the worship of the Lord and Lady so fair. So, I mean, it's pretty simple. It's pretty much rehashing what the invitation had said, but this time, you know, you're thanking them for coming, and you're letting them know that you feel honored and that they came, kind of thing. So, and it's respectful and that type of thing. Whenever you're working with them, always leave them an offering, you know, fruit, milk, honey, that type of thing. If you have a yard or a garden, maybe set aside a place for them where you can go and you can leave these offerings out for them, and or a place, you know, where it could be undisturbed, that type of thing. There's also another one that I wrote, and this is more like kind of almost like a prayer to them, asking them to, you know, watch over you and your family, type of thing. So I'll just read it out. O Fae of goodness and light, please guard me and mine well during the night. Be with us during the day. Keep evil and negativity away from us. Hold it at bay. My thanks to you is manyfold, and my love for you is justly told. So, you know, that's another one. If you want to use it, go for it. Any of the ones I said, if you want to, you know, adapt it to your own, go for it. You know, I'm giving you all permission. Just don't go write a book and put it in there and claim it as your own. That's called plagiarism, and that's not nice. But yeah, seriously, if you can make use of that, go for it. Anytime you work with them, always give them offerings like that. Be kind to animals and to kids, and be generous. They don't like stingy people. They don't like people that are greedy or selfish or anything like that. So, you know, be kind to people, be generous, be good to nature, be good to animals, treat animals very well. Fill your home with music and laughter, creativity. They love stuff like that. So that would be another thing. And I'm going to go and get some stuff, and I'll show you how I make fairy dust and what I put in mine. And again, you can take it and run with it and put your own spin on it if you want, and adapt it to your own needs and that type of thing. Yeah, when I do my Sabbats and we have our celebrations and that, you know, we invite them, we invite our ancestors, spirit guides and allies, you know, of all sorts. So, you know, have I seen, you know, little fairies that look like Tinkerbell flying around? No, I haven't. Have I felt their presence? Yeah, I have. Am I respectful towards them? Yes. Do I honor them? Of course. I mean, I even got little tiny, like fairy little figurines that I always keep them on my altar, and you know, that's to honor them. Do I think they all look like, you know, your Hollywood version of a fairy or your Disney's version of Tinkerbell? No, I don't think they all look like that. But most people will associate kind of like those images with the beings of that realm. So to honor them, that's what I do. I just keep those little figurines on my altar. In fact, I could show you. Let's kind of find a place to put this. Let's see. Now, I really wish I had one of those little handheld cameras, because this other way I'm going to be shooting blind again, and I know how much fun that is. Okay. Where is it? Whoops. See, there they are. I'm trying to shoot and film this and trying to stretch across and look at my computer, but you see, there they are. There's 3 of them there. And I don't know, I like them. They got little sparkles on their wings and whatnot. So I'm back. Yeah, so that's just my way of honoring them. And you know, you might have your own way. So yeah. So I gotta go. Gotta get my stuff. I'll come back and make another video and show you how I make fairy dust, and you can go and make your own and go and experiment and make your own. So we'll see you guys in 2 seconds.